Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So as you can see, we've got a lot of preps up here. Alright, today we're going to go over how to start prepping. I get questions all the time. I don't know where to start prepping at. So what we're going to do, we're going to start on what it takes to make 1 week supply run on foods for one person. Now there's a lot of food up here, guys. This is not required, and it doesn't have to be the exact type of food. Alright, you can pick whatever type of foods you want. I just use what we use here at the house so I can give you kind of an idea. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get into the first aspect of prepping for 1 week. Alright, I want to cover breakfast. Alright, everyone says that's the most important meal of the day. Alright, now we're planning on only one person. Alright, so I've got all kind of different foods up here. You don't have to get the same type of food. Let's go over it. This here is powdered eggs. Alright, we actually purchased these. These are from Augustin Farms. These are powdered eggs. We use these quite often, and that's why it's in a vacuum sealed bag, because we don't use it all the time. Once you open it up, you got a year to use this. Once you open it up out of that number 10 can. Having eggs, hey, that's a good idea. If you don't have chickens and things like that, you just want to stock up, powdered eggs is a good idea. All right, moving on, we have potatoes. I love frying up my own hash browns. Okay, oil, potatoes. Now there's 6 right there. You don't have to have 6. Okay, these are just the ideas, guys. As you see, we got syrup up here. Why do we have syrup? Well, we have, this is the right one. Yes, pancake mix. All right, pancake mix. Now this is also Augustin Farms, so this already, everything's in there. All we have to do is add water. So yeah, pancake mix. Pancakes, eggs, hash browns. Spam. Some type of meat source. I love spam. Frying up spam, cut it thin, fries up good, tastes like bacon. Awesome. Well, at least the bacon flavored one does. Alright, so we also have salt, sugar, flour. Why do we have those? Because we also have yeast. If you want to make your own breads, your own biscuits, you got to have those items. We also have instant grits. Now, I'm sure there's some long-term food storage grits out there. These work good. We open these up and we vacuum seal them because they come in a little paper wax package. And oats. Oats are great. We always vacuum seal those too. So that's breakfast. One person eating hearty for breakfast right there. One of the things I did forget about the breakfast is instant milk. You don't have to have it. We use milk, and this stuff here works very well. I do open these up when we get them, and we do vacuum seal these. We throw in an oxygen absorber and throw these in. This brand here, I forgot where we got this. This is either at Walmart or Publix. Not quite sure. It's got a Best By date of 2025, December the 25th. So, yeah, it's got plenty of life still on this, and this really didn't cost that much, like $7, I think. Alright, guys, next up, we're going to go over the basic staple food right fast. It is rice. This is a cup of rice in these vacuum sealed bags. This is also a cup of, this here's pinto beans. I have all kind of different type of dry beans, but rice and beans, we've all heard about it. It is a good prep item. It's a complete meal. So now, is this enough calorie intake for a whole meal and you get all your nutrition that you need? No, of course not. But this is a staple food. You can add other things in there. Okay, so you got you can use any type of beans, but let's say pinto beans. All right, so we also throw in some chicken. All right, that's actually pretty good. I eat it a lot. Let's say that we decide to have chili and rice, or chili beans and rice. You can mix this up a lot, guys. All right, guys, so using rice and beans as a base, either one or two. Adding chicken, like I said, chicken and rice alone is good, especially adding those bouillon cubes, things like that. Definitely adds the flavor to the rice. But also don't forget green beans, corn, carrots. You got to have some side dishes. So I did have a comment about corn. Someone actually commented, you're wasting your money buying corn. There's no nutritional value, yada, 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 which is completely false. There are 60 calories in this per servings. There are 3 grams of sugar. There are, oh, I'm sorry, 5 grams of sugar, 3 grams dietary fiber, 12 grams of carbohydrates, sodium, protein, 2 grams, and 140 milligrams of potassium. So, yes, it's food. It does have nutritional value. But anyway, this is what we eat. That's why we prep it. So, there you go. All right, so let's move on. There's, like I said, guys, there's many different ideas here that you can mix and match. It does not take much to prep out food for a week. Just start with planning meals. All right, how much food do you eat per day? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, hopefully you cook your own food, which makes this so much easier. I think some of these questions are coming from people that's never prepared their own meals, and makes my head hurt when I start thinking about it. So let's go ahead and get back into this. Okay, now I already showed you the canned potatoes. Now these here work great for stews. You can get them sliced like these. You can get them whole. They're little tiny potatoes. We use them in everything, from anything from stews. We fry them up, like I said, for hash browns. We put them in everything, but sometimes you just like having mashed potatoes. Granted, you could make mashed potatoes out of those. These things here are like $1. All right, these things are like $1. There are 4 servings per container, 110 calories per. Granted, though, when I sit down and eat potatoes, I eat this whole bag by myself. I'm not going to lie about it. I love mashed potatoes, so we store mashed potatoes. These things were like $1, guys, at Walmart. They have different flavors. This and here's the buttery ones. But there is so much you can do with potatoes, and yeah, there's a lot of starch in them. Starch is good. There's good calories. A lot of carbs. So, I mean, yeah, it's up to you. Some people don't like eating potatoes. I love potatoes. Alright, guys, so we do have Hunt's pasta sauce. This is the meat flavor. This is spaghetti sauce. Alright, you can actually get this particular brand at the Dollar Tree. Now, the Dollar Tree ones, I have not noticed a very long shelf life on their cans. These here, I've got 3 years of a Best Buy date on this. So that's just for the Best Buy dates. Now, I have heard many times, do not get spaghetti in a can. Okay? They say that the rust will eat through these cans and then it'll go bad. Which is true. But I have never had spaghetti rust through its can by the Best Buy date. This goes in our rotational stock. If you want to go long-term food storage as far as 20 years, go check out Augusta Farms. Go check out Legacy Foods. We have affiliates with Legacy Foods. We also have affiliates with Augusta Farms through our Amazon storefront. Hey, go check that out if you want to. That's fine. But for your long-term storage, guys, I mean for your short-term storage, $1 each. $7 plus tax at the Dollar Tree. Now you can go to Walmart, get them a little bit longer shelf life, like $1.12, I think what I paid for my $1.08, something like that. Not bad. 7 of those. Now this is a lot of sauce. That's 5 servings per container. One person's not going to use all that, but unless you have a way to refrigerate your food, you're going to be using the whole thing. Spaghetti. All right, these here are all vacuum sealed, guys. This is spaghetti. You can get packs of spaghetti for $1. You're not going to eat that whole pack of spaghetti at the Dollar Tree or Walmart, all right? You're going to get a couple meals out of just $1 pack. And it doesn't hurt if it's opened up after, you know, this is vacuum sealed right now. You open it up, it's still going to be okay. All right, right here. This is a 2-pound bag. I paid $1.30 something at our local Piggly Wiggly store. This is a lot of spaghetti. There's no way I'm going to sit down and eat all this in one day. As a matter of fact, if I broke this in half and separated and quartered, I can easily get 5 good meals out of this. Now, what does the package say? 16 servings per container. 16. And my fat butt sitting there saying, you know, 5 good meals. It would be 5 good meals. But 16 servings. Alright, so let's just say we go by serving size. That's a week of meals right there. Now that's only 1 meal per day using this tactic, but that is right there 7, let's just say $8. Let's say $10 right there. You just got dinner figured out for a week. Dinner alone, $10. All right, guys, macaroni. This here is I think we paid 33 cents for the macaroni. Or maybe that was the other brand. This is the Walmart brand. But yeah, less than $1. I think, I mean, it's less than 50 cents for sure, because we always get 2 of them for $1. I don't buy them. I don't pay $1 for macaroni. But half, 50 cents, whatever, works great. We open up these, we get these things out of these cardboard boxes, we vacuum seal them. One, I've heard people say, well, you shouldn't do that, man. The cardboard box, yada, yada, yada. Down here in Florida, if you got cardboard boxes and they are stored, you're going to wind up with palmetto bugs and roaches inside your boxes. So yes, that's why we vacuum seal ours. If you live in a different state, you might have some better luck. But down here, don't take a chance. Yes, ramens. I hear so much crap about ramens. There's your lunch substitute, just to have something going inside your body. It does not take much at all. You can buy this whole pack for less than $2. There's 12 ramens in here. Yeah. So now also with lunch ideas, tuna, okay? Tuna is a good idea. I know some people do not like using tuna because it's got mercury in the fish. That's up to you. I eat tuna. This here is tuna and vegetable oil. You can get tuna in water. Tuna is reasonably priced as long as you shop around. Paying less than $1 for a can is my idea of a good price. I usually get it for like 79 cents. I just have to keep my eyes open. But along with lunches and stuff, guys, if you're making your own bread and stuff like that, Spam works very well. If you don't like Spam, I'm sorry, I love Spam. Chicken, okay? Chicken, and make your own sandwiches out of that. You can make sandwiches out of a lot of good stuff. I always tell people to get vegetable oil. If you don't like vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever, some type of cooking oil to help cook food. So yeah, guys, there you go. I'm not gonna sit there and restack all this stuff up. Actually, I'm gonna start breaking it all down and start getting it stored and put away, because we live in a small area, guys. I can't just leave stuff laying out like this. But please, guys, it does not take much to get a week's supply of food. It does not cost a lot. All right, you can get a week's supply of food under $100 easy. That can be put back. That's a whole week. That's 3 meals a day, easy. All right. It's actually less than that. I didn't figure up the math on this, but I mean, like these canned goods, these here are probably the most expensive cans that we have. They're right at $2, $3. I think they're right at $2 for 12.5 ounces. That's not bad. Of chicken. All right, that's a lot of chicken there. And I'm just talking about prepping for one person. And I've got 7 cans up there, as if I was going to eat 7 of those a day. If I was going to eat 7 of those, one of these every 7 days, I'm not going to eat 7 of those a day for sure. I'm not that fat. Let's say I was eating one of these as a meal item per day. Well, odds are I'm not going to be using much spaghetti and noodles, but adding spaghetti with chicken is actually pretty good. You know, you throw in your pastas and everything else. If you don't have ground up hamburger meat to make meatballs and stuff, throwing chicken is actually really good. Chicken and macaroni, don't knock it till you try it. It's actually really good. So anyway, guys, y'all be safe out there. Please, if you have not started prepping, start prepping. I know many of you guys that are already here on this channel, y'all been prepping, y'all been watching these videos every time I got one out. So you already know this stuff, but we also getting more traction and drawing a lot of attention to some new subscribers that have never started prepping. So guys, plan your meals out. Go with a meal first, then plan out a day of meals. And then after you get that day, plan out a week of meals. They don't have to be these items. They don't have to be chicken every night. Plan out different types of meals. Sit down with your budget. Look at what you can buy in bulk. Break everything down. And then you have a week's supply of food. Put back. And these are normal rotational stock foods. They're good to 3 to 5 years as far as best by dates. Don't play around with expiration dates. Best by dates, you got a little leeway. All right, guys. You guys take care. Speak to y'all later.